Hey YouTube, I've been looking at things from a bit of a world perspective today and yesterday. I feel like I sometimes get a little myopic, and as much as we have going on in this country, it's easy to forget that there's a lot going on around the world. So I wanted to focus most of this on things going on outside of the U.S. My first story, and all the links will be posted to the side. I'm going to read. This is concerning Germany. Germany begins mass swine flu immunization. Germany has begun mass immunizations to prevent the spread of swine flu, the H1N1 influenza virus. However, only people in certain occupations will be part of the first round of vaccinations in most of the countries. The immunizations beginning Monday, marks the largest program of its kind in the history of the Federal Republic of Germany. People who work in health and safety occupations such as doctors, nurses, rescue workers, and police will be the first to get the shots. Anyone suffering from a chronic illness can also have the immunization. Germany's 16 states are responsible for administering the immunizations in their own jurisdiction. However, that has resulted in different rules for each state. Some will only allow, the wording in this whole thing is kind of interesting, so pay attention when you read it. Only allow the key occupational groups to get the first round of immunization, with the rest of the population to have access in the coming days and weeks. Other states are allowing everyone access to the program from Monday. 50 million doses. The German states have collectively ordered 50 million doses of vaccine Pandemrix from drug company GlaxoSmithKline. It's still unclear if just one injection provides enough protection or if a second shot is necessary. The European Medicines Agency will make a decision on the number of shots required by mid-November. Now here's the real kicker. German authorities have been accused of developing a two-tier system for immunization. The federal government had ordered a vaccine for top politicians, federal government officials, and soldiers that differs from the vaccine ordered for the rest of the population. Germany's Robert Koch Institute has reported 3 swine flu-related deaths in the country. So, there's only 3 deaths reported in Germany, but everyone's getting vaccinated, and there seems to be a different vaccine for some people than the others. So that's an interesting article. Go ahead and take a look at that for yourself. I'm not sure where that came from, but it'll be in the link. The second story is talking about, the title is Tough Times Ahead for Germany's Next Finance Minister. His name is Wolfgang Schäuble, and basically they're going to have tax cuts in Germany. They're hoping that that will help to create new jobs, and that the new jobs are a precondition to an economic recovery. Once the recovery is underway, then he says we will start saving. Anyway, it sounds like they kind of have a good idea of how to do things. It certainly sounds better to me than spend, like we're doing over here in the States, but I have to admit I'm not really up on what's going on in Germany. I'd love to hear some comments if any of my listeners are from there, what your take is on this. but it kind of sounded pretty cool to me. The third story I have linked, or it's actually a YouTube video. It's called Walled in Germany, I think is the name of it. Again, it'll be in the sidebar. I found this one interesting. It's sort of a recreation of the wall that existed between East and West Germany, and it really kind of creepy. It just shows kind of in a way how easy it is to do. Expensive maybe, but pretty horrific. And I never really, I mean, I've certainly thought about East and West Germany and the people on the east side and everything, but somehow it made it much more chilling to me to think of these people being locked in for all these years and having no way out. I mean, you were there and that was that, and you lived where they wanted you to live, and you're stuck. So anyway, that's worth a look, I thought, just considering everything that's going on right now. The next story is, we're skipping over to Russia now. Leading human rights activist was killed in Russia. He was shot in his car, and he was protesting, or he was very active in protesting abuses by the government secret forces. So obviously there's a lot of, I'll say intrigue there. A lot going on in Russia still. You know, I don't know what their secret forces are up to, but it sounds like it's getting dangerous over there for some folks. On a somewhat lighter side, I don't remember how I stumbled across this article, and I actually put two concerning this. They're short and pictures. Ship tracks left from ships sailing out in the ocean, freighters and what have you. Now, I'm certainly not going to call these chemtrails, but I just found it interesting. If you look at the pictures, it never occurred to me that ships would be leaving behind this trail of vapor, whatever it is they're leaving behind. But I found the pictures interesting, and I thought you might also. And then last, I am attaching a song video from Buffy St. Marie. It's called The Big Ones Get Away, and it just seemed really apropos for our current situation here with the banks having their way with us, shall we say. I talked about a lot of things, and the words are on the sidebar of that video. Please read the words while you're listening to the song. It really, I really liked it a lot. One line in there is, "Don't the war come easy, and don't the peace come hard." That's the truth for sure. Anyway, just a few things going on in the world that we didn't have enough to pay attention to. I hope y'all are having a great day. It's raining cats and dogs here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.